Howdy, everybody. It's another day of live writing. Yesterday I couldn't make it. I had other plans, and so Trish took over for me, which is kind of cool because, um, there's just a whole bunch of us that do superhero stuff. And, if one of us can't do it, we're kind of like the Justice League. There's always a backup ready to go. I just sent out requests to people to see who might be joining us today. I have a sneaky suspicion that I can convince Franklin to participate because, he's become my partner in crime with daily write-ins. But today I'm all about busting out some words because I took yesterday off. I took 2 days off in a week, which I haven't taken a day off from writing in, oh Lord, probably 2 months, 3 months. It's been a while. So I'm getting some sprints all lined up. So So today I've been working on getting stuff together for our little mini con. It's kind of cool. We have 19 authors involved from all different subgenres of superhero. So I'm actually quite excited about this right now. It looks like Miranda's going to be joining us. Joining in the sprint, at least. So yeah, it's been kind of cool to see all the authors get involved with that. I'm working on the tech side of stuff right now, which is a little daunting, I should say. But the good news is things are looking pretty darn good at the moment. I'm hoping we have one more slot open, and I'm hoping we can get one more author. But it's kind of cool because, just it's a way for us to interact and talk to fans and talk to other authors and just be kind of geeky because, that's kind of what we do. So at the moment, while I'm waiting for sprinting, I'm putting together the it's just the tech side of everything. Since we've gone all this remote stuff, it's been super difficult between having remote day job, remote second job, remote writing, remote. Everything's just become very tech heavy, which is good because I think the world is finally starting to learn some technology. But at the same time, like yesterday we did the podcast, and let me just tell you, like, that was miserable because we had tech issues, we had sound issues. It was nonstop. So the internet, I think, might be breaking. Or maybe I'm just going to make up some lie about it being some supervillain. Because at this point, I feel if you were going to be a supervillain, yeah, just screw with the internet and watch all of civilization come to an end. So today, as far as writing goes, I am currently working on my tech issues. My power cord came undone. I was trying to figure out why my battery was going down. So today I'm going to be working on a scene with Eleanor, and she is heading towards, she's in Boston right now, which is kind of cool because the bar that she's at, I haven't quite said it yet, but it's the bar from Nighthawks. So it's just another interlinking overlap moment, which, you know, that's kind of what my books do. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm also super excited because on Friday, my short story, Secret Identities Incorporated, is going to be read on a podcast. And it's Not Your Average Joe's is the podcast, and it's done by Thomas Washburn Jr. And it's super funny. It's one of my kind of lighthearted pieces, but what I love about it is when there's punchlines, he giggles, and it just really makes me smile. It makes it so much worth it. So that has been kind of fun. But I have all this stuff to do for various podcasts and interviews that I'm doing. So, you know, oh no, woe is me, all the difficult stuff that's happening. So yeah, that's been kind of what's been going on behind the scenes. And it's weird. You take one day off and everything that you've been working towards just doesn't go to shit, but like you quickly realize like there's a lot of stuff to do. So I'm not exactly keeping up with what I should be doing. So, but world moves on. So I need to find, I'm doing an interview on Saturday and I'm really looking forward to this, but I have to do a live reading and she wants kind of a specific type of thing to be read. And I don't have a great scene for it. Just because she wants a very specific thing. So later today, I'm going to have to do some rereading and I kind of want like a sweet, tender moment because you think superhero and you think all action packed, but there are definitely some moments when the plot slows and I kind of want to capture the fact that, you know, superheroes aren't always super. So, oh, look who is joining us today.
Yeah. Trying to be productive.
You're in a different spot.
Yeah, I'm trying a new setup because I've got a larger desk space and I can do my typing on my iPad and then I don't have like a million windows covering windows.
Yeah, my desktop right now is I can see the edge of this window and the edge of this window and what was that beeping sound?
Yeah, there's a lot of notifications because I don't have my mouse hovering over the various things.
The Discord chat freaks me out when people are going like hardcore, and especially at the end when everyone's updating their word counts, all of a sudden I see like ding 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 ding, and then if my notification window is open, it just scrolls super fast.
Yep.
So
people, please.
You are the first person to hear this. For the mini con, we really need to come up with a name for it at some point. You got placed on 2 panels.
Ooh.
You are on, subject to change because God only knows. I'm not in charge of any of the scheduling. I just have to see the spreadsheet. You are on the romance superheroes panel.
Ooh.
And the superheroes on the pop culture one.
Coolness.
So and you're going to be on the romance one with Lana, Nancy, Krista, and Amanda Cherry, I believe.
Sounds exciting to me.
So you're going to The dude surrounded by ladies.
The dude, I'll be the guy that consumes romance and like seeks it out. And
The it was so one of the things that we wanted to do is we wanted to make sure that there was um female and male on every panel, and weirdly enough, it was harder to place the men than it was the women.
they're more versatile writers, I feel like.
And normally I would say like, oh, we like statistic wise, there's more females or there's more men writing than females, but not based on this panel.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the case. Unless there's a lot of people posing as female authors with pen names.
The yeah,
Like they know how to do it.
I think it's almost exactly 50%, and I don't know why, but I was a little shocked by that.
Interesting.
Oh, Miranda, you're such a slave driver. Okay, I'm actually going to go right because I need to make up for some crap words yesterday.
All right, here we go.
Be back in 20. Woot.
Not bad.
485. I had to slow down because I have 4 men talking and I don't have names for them. I just refer to them as their facial hair. And I was like, there's a 4th one, but what's his facial hair? And I was like, oh, he's mutton chops.
That's always hilarious. I remember struggling with that for like creative writing classes where the professor would be like, you can't just keep referring to somebody by what they're wearing. And I'd be like, oh, whoops.
For this scene, I'm doing it because there are too many people and I want to make it clear like these people don't matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, too many names makes it like overwhelming.
I can't remember how to join a sprint. I'm forgetting everything. There we go. I'm going to be a slave driver today.
Yesterday felt so sluggish, I gotta say. Like I needed to go through today, like before this, and I like grouped everything I've written so far into like chunks to be like, here's a beat, here's a chapter. Now I know where my gaps are because yesterday I looked at everything and it was just like a jumbled mess of like weird keywords of like they flee, they're attacked, and I'm like, I need to put this in order.
Yesterday I just took off. I hung out with a friend of mine because we've been isolating for so long. We were like, okay, it's been long enough, let's hang out. And then now we're back into the 14-day isolation again. But
yep,
I just needed human interaction. And it's weird because you're getting all this FaceTime with other humans in chats and on whatever, but psychologically there's something different about having a physical presence in the room with you.
Yes. At least it was like gorgeous out yesterday, so it's like there's plenty of ways to go like see somebody and not be like stuck in a small confined area.
So yesterday I was like, oh my God, the sun's shining. It's so beautiful. I opened the door and I was like, holy crap, it's cold. False sense of security.
But it was so bright out.
It was wonderful standing in the sunlight in my house. It was when I went outside, I was like, oh, this is brisk. But I think it's warmer here today. I haven't even looked.
It's not bad. I don't think it's as cold as yesterday.
Oh, it's going to supposedly get up to 60. No, Miranda, not 27 characters and 8 pages. Never. No. I'm reading college students' papers, and one of them, so they're giving me scenes, and some of the scenes are at the very beginning of the book, some of them are further on, so I don't normally have context, so I have to kind of absorb it as it is. And there was one story where there were so many characters that I made a statement that it feels like I'm playing on a football team, but I don't know any of the players.
Yeah.
And it was kind of rough. Like it was George R.R. Martin level, 27 characters and 8 pages.
See, it was what type of genre were they writing? It was just like a general literature, like modern day.
It was it's young adult, and it's I can't really tell the genre from the scene because it was like an accident to a young adult. So I would say that the genre is actually just young adult. Mm-hmm. But it was, I'm thinking if I'm having difficulty following this and you want a 17-year-old to read this is going to be rough. So I basically said, and later on, she also put in a second scene where it was only three characters having a dialogue, and I was like, that's beautiful. All these other names and all these other people, you can just refer to them as other people. Like, don't give them an identity, because now I feel like they should do something.
Yeah. You gotta know it's something that you learn to do like broad strokes for certain stuff that is not gonna really matter so much. It's just like setting the scene.
And the writing was tight otherwise. It was just that one thing, but I couldn't get over it. And I felt bad for her because,
Yeah.
I'm harping on it.
I feel like for young adult though, it's like a case where you want to tell them these characters, they don't need names or anything, but then they're going to come back and say, oh, but those are my characters for the spin-off books later on. It's like, yeah, that's how you do it.
Like 27 characters, that's a lot of books.
Yeah, seriously.
Just slow it down. Slow way
Like
down.
the stuff where it's like, oh, the best friend gets his spin-off romance, and then the sister gets her spin-off in the next one, and it's like, yeah, this is the way to go. But you can't like you got to give just enough detail that's like, I really want to see that sister get her spin-off romance.
Yeah, and again, like in there, some of them are this is like their fourth or fifth novel that they're working on for their thesis, and some it's their first. So it's pretty varied. Um, so I always walk into every critique with, whatever grade I think you start at, all my suggestions are to get you to the next grade. Because ultimately, I want you to be a bestseller and I want you to put my name in the acknowledgments. So, like, not self serving at all. Just a teeny bit. Um, no, Miranda, the barista does not need a name. They shall be the barista. Because let's be honest, they're not putting the right name on my cup, anyways.
No. The barista that has a whole separate life.
Which will be the spin-off novel.
The spin-off novel. It's going to be called.
Are you wearing a Mookie t-shirt?
Yes.
Is that Mookie the webcomic artist?
No, it's the Red Sox player.
Oh, okay.
Close.
I thought I was going to be all like, "Ooh, I know that person," but
Oh. No. I got it when I went, well, back when you were allowed to go congregate.
back in the olden times.
The old days, the dark times are upon us.
Oh my god. Oh, lordy, lord. My goal is to get to 2,000-ish words.
I think you can do it.
I think I can do it. I have so many other like micro tasks that I need to be doing. Like I need to be doing some advertising. I need to be doing all this other stuff. And it's trying to poke its way through you must write first.
Mm-hmm.
So trying to ignore as much as I can.
Yep. Like sticky note it and set it aside.
Yep. To be determined later. All right. It looks like we're about to go again because Miranda's a slave driver.
Here we are.
Okay. Woot! 556 words.
I almost finished a chapter.
Close. Oh, you're in number 2.
But yeah.
Oh, I should be able to beat Mal next one. And I think she starts sprinting now, so we're going to see if I can outrun her.
It'll be a real race.
There we go. Go, 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 go. And I think tomorrow we're going to do some intoxicated writing.
Oh, yeah.
Probably thinking around 6-ish. I need to go out and get some spirits today.
Yeah.
I have like 1 tequila drink in my house, and that's it.
Oh, that's not enough.
No, I figure if we're going to do this, let's do it.
Yep. Yeah,
I was
it'll
told
be
to
fun.
go get a bottle of Writer's Tears.
Oh goodness. Yeah, I'll probably have to get something too.
We'll see if I can write faster while intoxicated.
Sometimes it works for me, but it depends. I don't know. It's like a weird combination.
I'm going to have to get my story into a comfortable position so I don't have to think like big plot stuff. I just have to write.
Yep. Like as long as you have the general idea of what your scenes are, just like go for it and see what happens.
I mean, it can't be any worse than the typos I normally write, so.
Oh, I hate it. I can't even like I know that there are some like unofficial rules for sprinting where it's like, don't fix typos, don't go back, just keep going. And I'm like, I can't do that. I used to type on like a typewriter. I don't like anything to be dumb.
I definitely delete as I go along.
And I still pretend that it's like an old typewriter where it's like I could just select the whole word, but I gotta just hit the delete key because it's like pleasing to my like muscle memory to be like delete, delete, delete.
I always miss the sound of the clacking.
Yeah. I really want one of those like mechanical keyboards that like simulates typewriting, but you like plug it in with like a USB, but they're so expensive.
I think who was it? Someone in Tammy Veldora got I think it was Tammy got like one of those light up mechanical like programmable color keyboards that like when she types it now sounds like a symphony of typewriters striking at the same time.
Oh, that's so good.
Ooh, I might have just landed another interview on somebody's blog.
Whoa.
That now makes 9, I think. It's getting a little out of control.
So I'm gonna be like, have I talked to you people before? No. Okay.
I have like a database of people at this point. Because I can't keep track of all of them.
Yeah. There's a lot of podcasts and stuff out there that I'm like, wow, I just didn't like I have my small group that I followed for so long, but I'm like, oh, when you don't look, you're like, oh, there's a lot more out there now.
Well, so Mal put out a call for podcasters, and I went and looked through the list, and you got to find the ones that work for you personally. And so I wrote to some of them, and some of them, like, I'm not a big enough person to really to carry it. So in those ones, I was like, well, I don't really want to talk about me, but I do want to talk about superhero fiction. And so I'm going on to talk about the website and what we're trying to do with it and stuff like that. So, you know, anything to drive more traffic and sell more damn books on there.
Yep.
Oh, are all your books on there, by the way?
I don't know. I don't remember if I submitted them all or not.
I think I saw 3. Wait, I have your page up right now.
If there's 3, then that is all of them because I'm working on the 4th one right now.
Yep, Supervillain, Supervision, Supercharged.
And I'll tell you, that was probably a mistake to use that as the blueprint because I'm probably going to have to deviate from it soon because I'm running out of things to put the word super in front of.
Well, that was like, so mine is the Night Quartet. So I have Night Hawks, which is actually one word because it's based on the Edward Hopper painting. And then it's Night Shadows, Night Legions, Night Covenants. And the prequel book is Morning Sun. And what I was going to do is I was going to name each of the books after an Edward Hopper painting, but Night Hawks and Night Shadows are both Edward Hopper. And then I was like, there's no more night words. So now it would be weird to deviate. Oops.
Yeah.
So it was fun and cute to try and keep it up, but realistic, like, it's time to do something different.
Yeah.
It's stretch time. Make things pop. But I think having the word super in there isn't a bad thing. I would think that would help with your search results.
It probably does. I just gotta go and like just make a list of like combinations that don't sound like forced.
How many books do you think you're going to have in your series?
I would like to do like I would like to have 6, even though it's just like, oh, just because. But I've got like a couple of ideas like brewing where this one is self-contained, so it's just like a additional because I don't really want to do another like you have to do all 3 to get to the end of the story. So, because there's only so much that I can like plan ahead. So I kind of am like coming up with ideas for like continuations, but they're not like a lead up. It's like, oh, they just go in order.
So I'm writing the series that I'm writing now is in the same universe, but it is a complete standalone series. Because I want multiple entry points into the same universe. And you do not need to read at all the first series to get this one. Like, I'm not even going to, when I put it out, I'm not even going to mention the other series other than the fact that they're in the same universe, because I don't want people to think like, oh, you must write or you must have read this to get to.
Yeah, they're not going to be numbered like this is number 5. Like, oh, I better start at number 1.
Dual title stuff works sometimes. Stephen R. Donaldson's Gap series. Oh, the Gap into and then the follow-up title.
I like that.
Yeah, I should have done something similar. Oops. Lesson learned. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Booyah!
Nice.
And up to 1598. And another spring, because I'm just gonna be that person today. I got stuff to do.
Yeah, you gotta catch up.
Yeah, I had 2 days of no writing, and wah wah.
To at least give your like imagination a chance to like recharge.
Not really, because I still had to do a lot of other work. So it was taking stuff off my plate to help me focus, I think. But I always have more questions than answers. Um, so I'm putting together the con website right now, which is kind of fun because people will be able to go to the website to watch everything, and underneath each of the panels it says like Franklin Kendrick panelist, and you'll be able to click on the name and it'll show all your books, because I want people to make money.
But it's like, come on, you know you want to check out the covers.
Yeah, just take a peek.
Just look at them. I gotta say, the covers is what draws me so hard towards a book, because there are books that I know are absolutely terrible and I've tried to read them multiple times, but I will still go back to them even though they're not like my cup of tea, just because of the cover. It's like my brain is telling myself, you need to like this. This cover is just too good.
Um, so is there a particular superhero cover that you really like?
I gotta look now.
Because I've definitely gone through them and kind of like not analyzed, but been like, ooh, this one I don't even need to see what the book's about. I just want to click it.
Mm-hmm.
I really like Karen Diem's Monster, the Arca Book 4. Which see if I can pull it up here. I really like this book. I don't know what it is. I think it's I almost expect to see her pull the hood back. Like I feel like there's an action in motion here.
Yeah.
And then I like the atmosphere of the birds, the water, the sunrise. Like there's a lot of good atmosphere around it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I like the colors. It's all like well put together.
And then I also really like Darby Harn's Ever the Hero. I just really dig this pop color painting illustration thing.
Hmm.
Um, I think I like single characters the best just because you get to see more of them.
Yeah, it's like when they do for like movies, they'll do like character posters,
Yeah.
and I just like the close up.
Though, if we're going to go with not close up, I'm a huge fan of Justin Sloan. Um,
Oh
the
yeah, those are so so much is happening, and
and
the
it's
text is like,
just so many classic poses.
mhm.
I don't, yeah, I'm not even entirely sure what the book's about, to be honest.
But you're like, I want it.
I need to know more because they're wearing similar color suits, so I feel like I'm seeing a super team of some sort. Um, like, am I seeing their powers in action? Like, I don't know. I need more information.
Hmm. Yep, I like it. I love the glossy ones that are like very not glowy, but it's like lots of metallic looking stuff.
I also really like, and it's a very different cup of tea, but like, um, Joynell Schultz, I just
Yeah,
really like this lightheartedness to it. Like, it's a very different type of book.
I was gonna say I really liked, and I did like her original cover that she was gonna go with. Um, but this one is also good too because I remember I don't know which group it was in, but she was asking like, "Would you like this one or this one?" And I was really sad when she was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna go with this first one." And I was like, "No, I loved it,"
No, no.
but
Um,
still came out really nice.
the and I also really like Cece's.
Yes,
This right here. What
that
what
one I've
artist?
seen. It always catches my attention.
What artist is this reminding me of from Superman? Ross something?
Uh, oh boy, I don't
Now I,
remember.
now I need to go find out. Painted Superman. Alex Ross. It it just has that Death of Superman like oil painting feel to it.
Yes.
I mean, it's just the covers tell their own stories, and I just think that's so cool.
Hmm. It's like nice colors. I like how the text just like jumps off.
Yeah, it feels like a comic book cover. Like I can absolutely see this being a comic book cover.
Hmm.
So I think that really speaks to the audience, which reminds me I should be getting covers from my artist soon.
Oh boy.
It's like Christmas all the time.
Yeah.
All right. I think we are up. There it goes.
All right, to join this one.
Join words. 666. Mwahaha.
Oh boy.
Come on, Tammy.
Boy.
I'm actually doing pretty darn good today.
Yeah. It's like, hopefully you'll get above what your goal is.
So normally I reach my weekly goal by the end of Monday, and I still have 1,400 words for this week just to get to the goal.
It's like
So
what?
not great, but
Three more ish sessions. All right. I think I'm going to have to jump off because I do have some work things that I should do so that way I can say, yeah, I did these. I didn't just like
eh. All right. Well, I suppose.
But keep going. You can do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do at least one more, and then I might have to go find food.
Yep.
All right. I will chat with you later. I'll let you know about about drinking time tomorrow.
Yes, I'm excited. Sounds
Okay,
fun.
I'll talk to you later.
All righty. See ya.
Bye. And I'm out as well. I'm gonna do one more, and then I have to go do some work myself. So it is what it is.